When I'm feeling down, I can't win. Pour a strong cup of coffee and I tune in. I'm waking on up to Java with Jim. Now I know my best day can begin. Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Java with the Jims. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business, and I've got my good friend Jim T. Chong the Wok Star here. Now you have a friend in the publicity business. I've got my good friend Jim Filippi, Esquire. I've sent him a ton of clients. None of them have gone to jail. Tony Wade is in the house. Author extraordinaire. You've written books about Fairfield and Vacaville. Now you've got the new one out about Vacaville. What are you guys, what's everybody doing this morning?
Well, Jim Chong and I had a subcommittee meeting.
That's right.
About a certain cup of coffee, and we both came to the same conclusion that we need to know today exactly what's going on with that cup of coffee.
Okay, well, my coffee is very strong and powerful, but it would never assassinate anyone, just like our government would never do that. Okay, Tony, what are you drinking?
Oh, man.
I am drinking water that's getting pretty warm, actually.
Okay, good. That's well, it's 6 in the morning, so everything is going to get warmer and warmer as the day goes on. So, okay, so it's my turn to ask a question. Tony, can you point to something that you learned that was particularly thought-provoking or interesting when you wrote this book?
Yeah, one thing I thought was kind of interesting was, everybody's got little league, teams in there where they grew up. Vacaville does too, and the fields that are right outside the Keating Park, which was built, started by the warden Keating from CMF. They built those, and then they had, which I thought was very interesting, some of the umpires were inmates from the prison. I was like, what?
Wow.
And there's a lot of people remember that, of having their umpires were these guys who they're inmates at CMF, which I thought was a trippy story. So stuff like that. I love coming across stuff like that. There's a lot of that kind of stuff in there too.
So this time when you say that the umpire is mentally challenged or, something like that, you might be right.
Yes, you absolutely could be right. Yes.
Yeah, there's definitely an umpire you do not want to argue with.
No.
I'm a huge history buff, and it's really cool to hear these stories. Anything else that you could think of beyond the prison inmate umpires that you can add into it?
Yeah, well, I didn't know that, Jim Ladd, the last DJ that Tom Petty sang about, I had no idea he was from Vacaville. And unfortunately, I only found it out when he passed away last December, and so this guy had done so much. And so that was interesting to me, that there's a lot of people like that who, have these Vacaville connections. There was Lindsey Buckingham. His father went to Vaca High. Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac. I had no idea about that.
Wow.
Things like that. Interesting stories.
To find out more, I think somebody's got to read your book, right?
Absolutely. You can find it at any place, and you can actually go to the library and get it. It's gonna be at Solano County Library. You can buy them from me. You can get it from Amazon. You can get it from the library.
Okay, and everybody should read, and you should read every day. And how many pages is the book?
It is 192 pages.
That's so somebody could read it in a very short period of time and become much more knowledgeable. And you know what? All the realtors out there that sell real estate in the area, wouldn't that be nice to have a little bit of trivia in your head when you're out showing these clients these houses? I don't know. I'm just asking.
No, it sounds like a great client gift for anybody buying a house in Vacaville.
Oh God, you're right.
That would make sense.
Oh, okay, Tony, keep in touch. We're going to be hitting you up for some client gifts there. Good thinking, Jim Filippi. Wow.
I'm using the noodle this morning.
Tony, you want to come back again tomorrow?
Let's do that. Yes.
All right, let's do it. All right, see you guys tomorrow.